All right, howdy guys. Get you joining us again. The last video, I went ahead and just kind of talked about the introduction to Tinker's Construct. This time, I'm going to go a little bit more in depth as far as talking about the actual tools and how to make them, what you're looking for, stuff like that. So I've already had a few people ask me about that. So we'll actually just sit down and we'll work on that portion. Way it's we can see that versus all the other stuff that goes along with it. Easiest thing to do, like I said, is we're going to work on making some items. So what I did is I went and got some cobalt and some ardite. I threw them both in here so I can make a bunch of manyullyn. I'm going to go ahead and just throw the rest of this cobalt in here. That starts melting. And I'm going to go ahead and put this manyullyn on the bottom here. Go ahead and just make some ingot. Okay, so you can see I got my two tables. They both have their casts or the ingot casts in them. Stay here and make them. That back on. That goes pretty quick. This is why the reason why I like this versus going and using all the coal for the furnaces. Because once I get to this point, fairly quick. The furnaces are probably at least in the ballpark as far as the quickness of this, and I don't have to worry about wasting all that coal to melt stuff down. This one just uses lava, so I can always go get more lava. Usually pool somewhere. You can see all my cobalt finally melted down there. There's still a little bit ardite in. That's molten iron. I got molten conductive iron. I got cobalt. And I got my manyullyn. A few more ingots. So it's pretty quick. So grab that, put that back. Let's see. What do we want to make? About we got sand outside. Let's just do a shovel. We'll also look at an excavator. That. Grab the shovel. Shovel first. The excavator on that side. So we'll need tough rod and the tool rod and tough tool rod cast. Well, we're gonna need tough binding cast, and I believe we need base plate stuff. So that's the armory addendum for Constructs Armory. We'll get to that. The materials and you. Okay, so as far as the excavator goes, yeah, we'll start with the shovel. Start with shovel. Okay, shovel we need basic mining, basic for digging, effective on dirt and gravel, and sand can create. Ice digging tool, it is effective on dirt, shovel grass, snows. Right clicking on grass turns the grass block into materials. So since we want to go speed, see what we got. So we have manyullyn. We're looking at the headpiece. So 820 durability. Level cobalt mining speed at 700. Don't care about attack in this case. Satiable deals more damage, so in this case, probably isn't going to be the best option just for the fact that we're not going to get anything out of that little bonus there. Handle as well. Only modifier is 0.5 and durability is 250. And cold-blooded. So we don't need cold-blooded. Durability would be okay, but the modifier not going to help us. Extra durability 50 here. Cold-blooded, deal increased damage to target at full health. So in none of these cases is that the Manium. So for us in this scenario, got Ardite here, almost 1,000 durability, Cobalt mining level still. It is 3.5. So mine's faster as it wears out, but does less damage. Okay, that might be worthwhile. Means it'll last a lot longer. Modifier, let's see, handle modifier 1.4 with a negative 200 durability. Oh, we definitely don't want to use it for handle. Extra durability, Petra Armor Tool Love Stone. So while the durability would be good, we're not going to get anything out of the Petra Armor because we're not going to be. No. What if? $780, so that's the lowest out of all of them, but not by much. I think we're about 210 below Ardite. Still got mining level Cobalt, but the speed is almost 4 times faster. So basically, just shy of 4 times faster than the Ardite. Fantastic. Momentum. Mine blocks increase your speed as long as you keep it up. So we could go even faster if we keep going, if we just keep. Handle, modifier 0.9. How suitable is the tool? How suitable the tool material is as a handle. So it's okay, but it's not ideal as a handle. The total durability of the tool will be multiplied by this. So you see a modifier here. So durability is 100. So everything that, all the durability, that everything gets added together, then gets multiplied by this, which means you're going to lose a little bit of durability overall. But lightweight increases the overall speed of your tool when mining and attacking. It's actually pretty good. So an extra has 300 durability with a lightweight. There we got lightweight. So in this case, it wouldn't be good as the handle. It would be really nice as the headpiece. The Ardite would be really nice as headpiece, but the speed would take the hit. So we'd have more durability, but we'd lose a lot of mining speed. We have momentum here, stonebound here. So this would be good because it mines faster as it wears out, but does less damage. Damage doesn't matter. So it will go faster the more durability loss that it has. So that might, in the end, I typically end up just going Cobalt because it's not a big deal, because once you're at this point, go get all the Cobalt you want. Plus we can throw a diamond on here. If we go get an emerald, we can put emerald on here. Emeralds increase the durability by 50%. I think I mentioned that in the video. We'll get back to that. So in this case, I think Cobalt probably one of our better options. So in this case, go in here, click on the Cobalt. So we put it on the bottom because that's where it needs to be in order to be able to pull it out. We'll go ahead and make Cobalt double head, and we'll make the excavator. That. We go ahead and anymore. Get our excavator head. A tough tool. All right, so as far as what we're gonna do, as far as what we do, now we need to make rod, the handle. Okay. So what we have in there is a conductive iron. Conductive iron. So it gives us lightweight as well. Nice. Basically the same as cobalt. We still get that benefit as a little bit better as under durability and a modifier of 1.25. So what was the cobalt hand? So same as basically the conductive iron is better than the cobalt. Gives us all the same stuff except as a better modifier. See that? So you've got 0.9 modifier, under durability with lightweight. There is conductive iron, under durability, lightweight as well. Modifier 1.25. So instead of losing a little bit, we're actually gaining a quarter of our overall durability. So in that case, the conductive iron would be the better option, right? So that's our best option at this point. So we looked at the malleolum, it was not very good. You got a 0.5 modifier, not worth it. Erudite, had I think it was one. It was 1, but you had like a negative 200 on your durability. So again, not worth it. But let's go ahead and go through some of the others so the handle so we can see. So right now we're trying to see the conductive iron. It has the 1.25 modifier, has under durability with lightweight. Okay, so electrical steel 0.75 with 80. Nope. Energetic alloy 2. That's really good. Minus 800 durability and holy. No, we don't need holy anyway. Vibrant alloy 0.5 and negative 50. Yeah, we'll just skip on that. Redstone 1 and negative 5. Yeah, redstone. Nope. Okay, there's our conductive 1.2500 and lightweight. Good. Pulsating iron 1.05 with 250 vanishing chance on teleport enemies. So stats are pretty dang close, probably better. I think because of this, probably going to get more out of it. But this comparative to lightweight isn't worth it. So I would stick with this because I'm going to get more lightweight out. Probably going to have a little bit. This gives us that much more. Wait, no, we don't get it with the head. So that'll be our first item of lightweight. So that's good. Dark steel, 0.9, 150 durability, unnatural. Mines faster the higher its mining level is above the. So that might be good, but we're losing durability. So in that case, probably not worth it. Valerium, modifier 0.5 with durability of 1500. So let's take half of that. That means it's 750 durability. It's cutting so much down, and we don't need flammable. Don't need that either. So the durability might be worth it, but I don't think that the extra little bonus here. Maybe it's an extra, but not as a hand. And steel, definitely not. Iron alloy, nope. Can't use them. Steel Leaf 0.800. No. Fiery, not really. Again. Nightly. Twilight. Okay, so durability and with the modifier, that would be worth it. That lightweight. You'll probably go interchangeable with these depending if you're going to go into the Twilight Forest back and forth. Because if it's faster in the Twilight Forest, but outside of that, not so much. So we'll stick with the conductive iron. Wood modifier 1.5, stone 0.5 negative 50, flint 0.6 negative 60, cactus 8.85 20, bone 1.1 with a 50, obsidian 0.9 negative 100. Not even touching it. Not even gonna bother with it. Prismarine 0.6 negative 150. Nope. And 0.85 0. Nope. And let's see. Paper 0.1 and 5. Sponge 1.2 250 with squeaky. Gain silk touch, but as considering we're making shovels, we don't need silk touch on that. So we're gonna overall probably not worth it. But it's pretty, considering the durability with modifiers, probably pretty close to the using the conductive iron handle. Firewood 1 negative 200. Nope. Auto smelt. I'm using it on that. So iron 0.85 and a 60. Still not high enough. Magnetic, always nice, but the modifier and durability kind of nix that for us. Pig iron 1.2 with 0 and tasty. Smells so good you'd rather eat your tool than starve. Yeah, not really. Night slime 0.5 and 50 with unnatural. And we don't like it actually gets cut in half, so that's 250 just on the handle alone, plus half of whatever the total durability, and we don't need unnatural. So again, we're still conductive iron still seems the best option. Slime 0.70. Nope. Blue slime 1.3 negative 50. No. Magma slime 0.85 negative 200. No. Netherrack 0.85 negative 150. No. All right. Cobalt 0.9 100. So again, conductive iron slightly better than the cobalt. That Ardite 1.4. That's better, but it's negative 200. So and Petra armor, we don't need a Petra armor, and this negative kind of hurts. Maniella 0.5 250. Don't need the cold blooded, so this is really actually takes it below the conductive iron. Modifier 1.05, durability 30. Need it. It's not good enough. Modifier 1.1, durability only at 70. Dense. So this would be good. This is a little bit less, but this durability kind of kills it. Same thing. Lead 0.7 negative 50. Nope. Modifier for the silver 0.95 50. Nope. Electrum 1.1 and negative 225. Nope. Steels, there we go. 0.9 150. Stiff. Don't block with it, so it doesn't matter. Treated wood, not even close. Constantin 0.8 60. Done. Close. Magical wood, nope. Evil infused iron 1 0. Oh. Now, as a headpiece, that would actually be pretty solid, especially for attack. But you're bringing misfortune, but with good cobalt, with a good mining level, a 13 attack on it, mining speed. But I don't think we need any more misfortune in this game the way that it tends to go. So we'll kind of skip. Again, metal, you can get an XP boost, but we don't need it. Demonic metal 0.25 and 100. No. Plastic. Oh. Yeah. Nope. Pink slime. There we go. 2.5. 2000 durability. 2000. So we're at that point, this is doubling. This is a 2.5 times that. So we could get 4,500. No, sorry, 5,000. Excuse me. Multiply that by 2. We could get 5,000 durability if you use that pink slime on the hammer or the handle. The only thing we don't get is lightweight, so it moves a little faster. But we could always add some redstone to it and get some of the speed back that way, right? So maybe the pink slime's the better option. We'll have to see about coming back and making some. So pink slime. All right, so that's all. That's it. So maybe that's what we need to do is we need to use pink. Right, so let's see about making that handle. So we want to make it out of conductive iron. Let's start with that. I've got plenty. Conductive iron down here. So we'll go ahead and make that. We'll make that. And let's see about getting some pink slime. Pink slime. Let's grab some of these. See if it just needs that. But I'm just going to grab the rods. Save us some time. All right, so we've got our tough tool rod, or sorry, tool rod and tough tool rod. Grab both of those and get rid of those. We don't need those. That down and okay, so we've got our rods, we've got other rods. So next thing we need are the bindings. So the bindings at this point are the extra. Down here, it's the extra. So we need, in this case, we need to see what we can get as far as just pumping that durability and potentially maybe getting a little bit more speed out of it. So let's just kind of flip through it real fast. 75 durability with lightweight, energetic alloy, and Petra armor. So the Petra armor isn't going to do any good, but the durability 400, that's good. So that's energetic alloy is a good option there. Durability 250, lightweight. Okay, we don't need that because we're just yet, but the durability at 250 is pretty good. Pulsating iron 250, don't need vanishing. Dark steel 250, dense. So that might be a good alternative to the conductive iron, because we are now if we keep the slimy handle, the pink slime handle, maybe the conductive iron with the extra would be worth it. If we don't, and we keep the conductive iron handles, maybe the dark steel would be worth it. Give us that, since it lasts longer with less durability, extending that durability out. Right? Solarium 1250 splinters. So nothing really big out of that, but that's a lot of durability. So solarium, pretty good option there. Steel leaf 100, no, not really worth. Fiery 200, not bad. Nightly 550. Okay, so here we go again. Speedier and Twilight, but 550, so that would be a good choice. I'd probably take the Solarium over that. $20 with cheap, 40 with crude, 50 with spiky. Spiky blocking and getting hurt deals damage to the attacker. Basically, thorns, damage shield. 65 durability, fractured, nope. 90 durite, lasts longer most of the time. So obsidian, so not really worth it early on. You know, if you're low level, you haven't gotten to the cobalt and stuff. Yeah, that obsidian would be a good option until you could get cobalt. Let's see, prismarine. Loves rainy evenings. Tool is unhindered by water. Nice. And 100 ability, no. 42 and interference. Ooh, that might be worth it. Just make a sword, uh, your anti-Enderman sword, so they can't keep teleporting. That would be kind of cool. Paper 25 writable, 250 squeaky, so not really worth it as the extra. Auto smelt, which that 50 with magnetic, not really worth it. Pig iron 170 tasty, not worth it. 125 on natural, don't need that. 350 on the green slime with slimy, so that's pretty good. Probably still stick with the solarium. Blue slime 200, magma slime 150 flammable, netherrack 75 hellish, bonus damage to non-nether mobs. That'd probably be a good early on option. Cobalt 300 with lightweight, so we can get some more lightweight in. So there's another option that. But Ardite 450 at Petra, so 450 would be nice, but Petra not really getting anything out of it. Copper, well established, it's bonus XP 100, durability, don't hit, that's not big enough. Bronze 80 in dense, not good enough. Lead 100, not good enough. 150 in holy, not matter, not good enough. Electrum 250, nice. So if you're running around breaking blocks or hitting things, charging your tool, hitting an enemy discharges it, dealing damage and providing a speed boost. Mining a block discharges it, giving a mining speed boost. That might be worth it. I haven't tried it, so that's an interesting option there. Electrum. $615. Ability 20. Pink slime, 200 slimy, so not really worth it. Stone brunt. Okay, so of all of those, conductive iron was a good choice. But I think our solarium is probably the best choice as far as the extras go. So I'll grab one of those. Solarium. I probably just need that. So binding. I need to. Oop, I can't. Oh, can't be molten. Okay, so can't smelt that. All right. What if not enough of it? How much did oh grab a bunch of it? How do we get to? I need ingots. How do I get to soul ink? All right, so here's our ink. All right, so we need to get to the ink, right? How do we get to that point? Well, soul powder. Here's your ink. Soul powder. How do we get to soul powder? Okay, so here we go. Solarium ingot is pulverized gold with soul sand, or gold with soul sand. So there's one way. How do you get the soul powder? Oh, it's just ingot. Okay, so we need to do gold with soul sand. I'm just going to grab some gold bars. All right, so what do we got to do? Needs to be an induction. Wait, there it is. Soul sand. Oh, there it goes. All right, so while we're waiting on, I think that once that's done, we can then smelt it. Try to smelt it. Probably then cast it at that point. But yeah, don't be afraid to check that out. So well, I know I mentioned before about recipes and stuff, but yeah, that's a good example is how to work your way through it. I need to get this ingot so that I can melt it down. So I click on that, just go through the different crafting to kind of see which one I need. So in this case, I have an induction smelter. Okay, there's the soul sand. Here's the pulverized gold. Oh, and there's the other one. So as long as I got those, I'm good. Right? It can do it in an arc furnace as well. See, there's soul sand and gold, soul sand, pulverized gold. As long as you've got an arc furnace or induction smelter, are good. I think for the regular binding, I think it's either 2 or 4 ingots. I think it's 2. For the tough binding, I believe it's either. I think it's 8. I'm pretty sure it was 8. So we'll make 12 just to be. Then at that point, we just need the faceplate, which is again another extra. So, and we need to find, potentially find something else. Maybe at that point we use something that gives us another level of lightweight, or maybe that electrum that has the shocking that gives us as we discharge it increased speed. That might be a good use for that. Oh, that's going. Let's go see if we can. Boom! Look at that. Now we can smelt it. Nice. All right. Good. We're good. Pull down. While we're waiting on that stuff, let's go ahead and look and see what far is the. So again, we're looking at lightweight. We might want to actually do a conductive iron faceplate. Get that lightweight onto that excavator. So that would probably be good. Let's roll it. Let's do that one. We'll how it goes, because again, we can always change it. We can always come back and swap it out. You can change these at any time. Almost there. All right, so molten solarium. Okay, let's click on it. That puts it on the bottom there. You see that? And we send it into the tough cast. Yes, we can. Okay, so we had 6 ingots in here, right? It used 3 ingots for that. You can see that we only have 3 ingots worth of molten solarium because we put 6 in there. That's good. Go ahead and cast this other one. Smaller one. Only used 1. Nice. Those were cheap. Pick those up. Home. can do conductive iron for right now. Unroll that back. We don't even need those. I'll just let that finish because we don't need the rest of it. That conductive iron is still going. So this will be the last piece, and then we will have enough to assemble our shovel and excavator. All right, so we got the stuff for the shovel, right? Go ahead and get our shovel on there. That's our shovel head. There's the sole binding, and then we were gonna do tool rod. Okay, so now we have our parts. We're assembling them, right? So now I've clicked on the shovel over here, so that gives me the 3 pieces in the order. There's the head, the shovel head, tool rod, and then the binding. This is what it would kick out. So we've got 2638 durability, cobalt mining level with speed of 12, has one modifier on it for any extra stuff, so like a diamond to increase that durability. Bonus speed at 10%. That's from that lightweight. So what if, and then we've got momentum, increases your speed as long as you keep going. So with a little bit more on that. So a little bit faster, a little bit more speed. So we got 2 things that are going to give us a little bit more speed as far as our mining goes. Our digging in this case. Ouch, be careful not to catch a splinter. Okay, whatever. So what if we went with the pink slime tool rod instead? Ooh, look at the difference on that. 2638 to 7000 durability. Now we do lose a little bit of that speed, and then we can do the momentum. We still have the momentum. The mining speed doesn't change. See that mining speed still doesn't change. It's just that 10%. So it's only an extra 1.2 plus whatever the momentum gives. But if we're going to be out and about doing a lot of digging, you want to have as much durability as you can, right? Because the speed 12 is nothing to laugh at. That's still really good. And again, we can always change it, right? So let's start with the shovel. Start with actually, you know what? Come back and do this conductive. 12, bonus speed 10, and I'm going to take it. So I just left click, boom, that picks it up. Got a shovel like that. All right, there's our base plate. All right, so now we're doing the excavator. So here's the excavator. Boom, here it is, excavator. So on that one, here's our headpiece right there. Our tough tool rod, our face plate, and our tough bite. Okay, so there we go. So 38, almost 3900 durability, mining speed, mining level cobalt, speed at 12 at 2.6. Really comparative to the shovel, which is at a 12. Really slow. So we got lightweight, gives us a little more speed. Remember at 10%. There you go. So bonus speed at 10%. Bar on that right side. Crude, we don't care. Gives us crude. I think it's, yeah, it's the head piece. Productive because it goes on the head. That gives us splinters. Okay, we don't care. So, what if we which day? 10,900 comparative to 3,800. All right, same thing. We'll go ahead and just grab that. Made this step. Okay, so let's say we want to look at that head piece, that faceplate, right? Faceplate does this, but because it goes on the head, it also gets what's up here. So remember, we had that conductive iron. So that's where it gets this. See if there's anything else that we possibly on there. I'm just kind of looking at the head bonus for it. Logical, crude 2, we don't need that. I got aquatic durite. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of durability if we use sponge, auto smelt. No. Bacon, delicious, tasty. Kinetic 2, no. So we want kind of the durability in this bonus, but we're kind of what we're looking. That's help us. The tool breaks soft blocks that don't need faster. So the 125 here, not great, but the crumbling and unnatural speed that's faster. Crumbling adds it makes it that much faster. Night slime, that might be worth it. Looking really good. So cobalt, now we got momentum. That cobalt. We already got the headpiece, so we're going to get momentum out of it. We already got lightweight on there once. So we get the extra durability, but it's not really help us as much as the other one. So far, Night Slime worth making that faceplate. Stone Bronze Petra. So the Petra armor doesn't do us any good. The durability is, and the stone bound. Okay, so 2 of those would probably be worth it, but that Petra is kind of outside. Now insatiable, deals more damage, but also consumes durability. So that's all for weapons. Dense, silver, holy, poison, shocking. That's the speed, the durability, shocking. I think I would rather take the Ardite over there. At King Slime. Almost worth it. Yeah, that King Slime I think is worth it. That crumbling, I mean, we're giving up a little bit of durability, but it's going faster, and that crumbling is much faster. So oops, Night Slime, sorry. Base, large. All right, so here we go. So we want to change. We're modifying a tool we've already made, right? It can already have a durability loss as long as it's not broken. You have to fix it before you can swap, make any alterations to it. So it doesn't matter what the durability is at, as long as it's not broken, you can do it. So here's our changes. Here's the original. 3878 cobalt 2.62 with 1 modifier versus 2.42. So we lose a little bit of speed. That goes up. We get quite a bit, about 700-ish durability. Cobalt, the mining level isn't going to change, obviously. But then we get crumbling. Breaks soft blocks that don't go faster. So lose a little bit of speed on that, but get it there, right? We had lightweight, momentum, crude 2, so we're losing crude 2. Lose a little bit of mining speed, not much. It's 1.3, or sorry, 0.13. Yeah, 0.13. That's nuts. And we get the crumbling at it. And if you want to see it, let's go out here and do a little mining. How's that? Go check this out. How fast is this? How big of a difference is it? Oh, oops. I suppose I should take this off of create game mode. Survive. There we go. So it's like what? 3 hits. All right. Add. Go swap out that face. See, it's got some durability loss. That's okay. Swapped out that faceplate. So we lose a little bit, like I showed you, lose a little bit of that speed, but you gain it back with that little bonus feature. So it's literally almost the same, might be a little bit faster. Roughly the same. Bad. Here's the shovel. Really fast. Yeah, that's really fast. So go back in. Rest of our stuff. Now the next question is do we want to make any change? Okay, so we know our speed is really good with that. Do we want to swap out handle? We lose lightweight, which is a little bit of that bonus speed. So we lose a little bit more speed, but we gain a ton. Look at that. A ton durability. We go from 4691, 12,500. Literally mine all flipping day. All right, go ahead and take that. You can see I did it while it still had some durability loss. All right, so now we lost that 10% speed boost, right? So let's see if that makes how big of a difference that makes. Not much at all. Not really worth it as far as speed. Now, if there was a bigger drop off, then obviously it might, probably more noticeable. But at this point, the durability, I mean, we can be out here all night with this. In that case, go ahead and swap it out for the shovel. Shovel's pretty fast too. Go ahead and put these both on there. We'll swap them out. Now we got 7,000 on that. Okay, so, but they both have a modifier, right? So, what kind of modifier do we want to put on there? Want increased durability? Do we want to add some speed to it? What exactly are we looking for? Check it out. Modifiers. Boom. Haste, luck, sharp, diamond. Okay, so diamond adds 500 durability. What it is, it's the extra durability. It's flat out 500. The emerald is 50% base durability increase. Yeah, so those are both really good. Fortified, increased, harder, better, stronger, increased mining level, which we don't need. Depends on the material used. We're already pretty much capped out, so that's not going to help us. Silk touch, don't need it for shovels and excavators. Reinforced, add a chance to not consume durability, so extend durability. So we could put that on there. Heading, Bathrod, smite, necrotic fire, knockback, soulbound, height, width. So basically increase the height of area of effect. Only affects blocks, not work for weapons. and can be combined with width. So we could make it higher, or we can make it wider. So in this case, if we were going to do the excavator, we would take it up extend it up one level, or potentially up out to 5, right? Never actually used it. The other option is, obviously, we can do durability. We got really good durability, so it's not like we really need it anymore, but clearly could. So the rest of this then boss adds traits of another part. Traits are equal to a swapping of part, which we don't really need because we've already got some. Teleport. Okay, so there's all the ones. So height plus. Let's take a look at that. Need to switch game. Gonna make it. Save ourselves some time. Nope, we might have to actually make it. Let's see. So how do we? That's a good question. How do we make that thing? All right. So down here, what I did is use the @ sign, and I start typing in the mod back, and that will filter it down. Case first contract, so I started pink, and that gives us all these. All right. So here's the vertical. Okay. So what do we got to do to get this? 2 piston, 2 lapis, and a slime ball. Okay, so all right, we need piston, 2 piston, slime ball. It showed the pink one. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna grab one. Yeah, that's it. That's the bad luck. It showed the purple one, which is bad luck one. So, and then we need some lapis. Pieces of lapis. Okay. So now we go and if I can find it again. One bad part is if you actually where you were at. All right, so I've got all the pieces. Notice the plus sign, that's the move item. So if I have them in my inventory, I click on it, it puts them right in there in the proper form for me. If you don't have the right ones and you mouse over it, it will highlight what you don't have. This kit got these books, see that? Highlights, I'm missing items. Have that. All right, so in this case, we're going to throw this on here. We're going to grab the enter height plus. Let's go see how big of a. All right, so this was a 3x3. 3x3 there. All right, so we know it doesn't go. It's all going to be height, right? That's at least a 4. At least goes to 4. Tag there. Look, it goes at least, that's got to be 5 total. As it goes up 1 and down 1. In this case, yep, you can see it right there. Getting all the way down, that goes 2 down and 2 up. So I just increased height of this from 3 to 5. It was originally, its base is a 3x3 square. Now it's a 3x5. Nice, right? Now you've got the drill, which does, it will do up to a 5 by, you can get it into a 5x5 square. You know, but having this excavator with that much durability and decent speed, and having that 5, you can make your nice neat tunnels. It allows you to make really good tunnels. Right? So that's basically it right there. So let's go back in here. And the other thing I'll show you real quick is the redstone. Redstone is the other one of the other items that you can put on as far as a modifier that gives you increased mining speed. So our mining speed is 12, right? Watch the right as I drop these on there. 1, you can see it down here, haste. So every piece of redstone gives me 0.11 speed. You can add up to 50 pieces, right? So we can go from 12 to 17.54. You want speed? There's your other option. Freaking amazing. Go ahead and take that. Now we have this stupid fast shovel. Not that it wasn't fast to begin with. Basically just going to stand here and hit stuff. Yeah. Come on, leg. There we go. Yeah. That's fast. Okay. So, guys, what do you think about that for the tools? Right? I think that's pretty solid as far as tools go. Shovel, really good. Excavator, same thing. The other tools, the hammer, all of the tools, they do the same stuff. It's just, you just play with it, find what you like the best. Some people prefer one thing over the other, but I typically try to go with plenty of speed go with plenty of durability, try to balance out the speed with it. So I'm looking for that durability on the tools. And then as far as weapons go, I'm looking for damage. How much damage can I put out? Right? So making the materials or the tool or tools, weapons is the same thing as the tools. Just going to kind of accept, instead of looking for speed and durability for the mining, you're looking at actual damage instead. How much damage can you put into it? So in this case, like, here's my sword. I made this. Okay. I don't have a ton. It's not great durability, or, you know, it's only 1500, but I have a 13% or 13.19 attack damage. I got a modifier I can still put on there, and I've already added some quartz, some other quartz to it. Increase that. Okay. So it's the same thing, you know. And I'll show you exactly what I do. It's the Manyullyn sword blade. There's my sword blade. And So now we want to find what item again would be great beneficial as far as the handle and the extra go for the handguard. So handle again, not so much durability, but I'm looking for this and a see what modifier I can get on there. So whole bonus damage to undead, not so much. I want straight up damage. Writable, lightweight, vanishing, unnatural, flammable. Blocking blocks fire damage and getting hit or sets the attacker on fire. That might be nice, but I don't hit. So repair itself if you have steel leaves in your hotbar. Flammable. Ecological. Nope. Keep crude. Spiky. Blocking and getting hurt deals damage to the attacker. So again, not worried about if I get hit, I get hit, but most of the time I'm using my bow anyway. But we're talking sword. Fractured. Tool damage is increased. Could use the bone so we can increase that damage. We'll look for a bone. We'll see what the bone handle does. You're right. Lasts longer. Don't need it. Product. Don't need it. Prevents and teleporting. Okay, so that's the other one. You can make an end. We don't get any durability, so that would be okay, but I don't care. 9 times out of 10, the Enderman not such a big deal. You make him take a couple hits, he's gonna die anyway. Squeaky, auto smelt, magnetic, doesn't matter. Tasty, doesn't matter. Unnatural, doesn't matter in this case. Slimy, doesn't matter. Flammable, more blocking, they take more damage. Hellish, deals bonus damage to non-nether mobs. So nether, not such a big deal, but that might be worth it. That's bonus damage, right? 8 weight. Petra armor, cold-blooded. Increase damage to targets at full health. But because of this modifier, I kind of shied away from it, but in this case, it might be okay. Cold-blooded, deal increased damage to targets at full health. Well-established, dense, poisonous. Poison enemies on hit, prevent knockback. Oh. Bonus damage to undead. If shocking. Deal damage. Negative, but that modifier might be worth it. That's almost worth it, but we can use it. And now here we go. We could get this handle magically modifiable. 3 extra modifiers to a tool. Magically brittle. So that's the only other bad part. Is I don't necessarily want that. I mean, it's almost worth the attempt, but if it breaks, oh well. Kind of SOL at that point. Alright, so yeah. So at that point, so we're looking at maybe another wreck. Unnatural. Magnetic, tasty, squeaky, writable. So it was. We want to look at fractured with the bone. The ends, not that one. That one. At that point. So at that point, I'm gonna get that bone. Bone tool. That, and then we also need. So we're making this sword. So there's the tool rod. We need the sword guard or the hand guard. So it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the extra down here that we're looking for. Direct teleports, lightweight, crude, dense, vanishing splinters, unnatural, a flammable, synergy, stalwart, crude, cheap, spiky, fractured, full damage increase. So you might check it out as well. You're right. Interference. Oh, squeaky, tasty, magnetic, unnatural. Bubble. Lightweight, hellish. So that might be worth it. Netherrack. Or cold-blooded. That okay, we need a cold-blooded though. So that's what we're gonna go with. So again, durability, not very much, but that cold-blooded is gonna help with that damage on that full health target. You know, so silver, it's nice, get that extra ability, but I don't think we need that. So we're gonna go with any alum. We want the hand. Here's the hand. All right. Sword, guard, and all in place. I make sure they're in the right spot. Okay, so 1,200 and 12.79 with one modifier. Fractured, increased damage, insatiable. During combat, you deal more and more damage, but also consume more and more durability. Cold-blooded, increased damage to target, full health. So it's a lot of bonus damage. Now let's look at where's my sword? I'm at 13.9, so it's almost the same level as mine. What's the difference? I have a conductive iron handle. And then I've also added quartz already. So I think we should go this route. There's our sword. There's that. All right, we'll throw it right back on there. So we want to increase the sharpness, right? So we need quartz. Have a stack. It's actually more. 72, I believe. Total that you had. So this, yeah, so we can go up to 72. So for every one for 7.79, it's 0.03 points of attack for every piece of quartz. We can add up to 72 on it. All right, so I've now added 72 pieces, 14.84 versus mine, which is 13.19. So it's got almost, what, 1.6? 0.7 at 1.65 more damage than mine. Mine has a little more durability, but that's fine. A lot of damage. I used bone for the handle. Bone. Yeah. Right? So bows are the same way. Literally, they're the same way. Just the only difference is that you have a draw speed and a range multiplier. Went over this in the other video. We'll talk about it again real quick. So, talking with your bow, you've got 2 bow limbs and a bowstring. Right? So let's grab those real fast. Bow limb. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a few of these. Let's see. We'll just grab a vibrant bow limb. Grab a dark bow limb. Anything else that's decent? Maniolum, Bowlim. That, and then we need bowstring. All right, so the bowstrings, there's the only thing difference is the modifier. It's the range modifier. Is it 1 or it's less? They're all the same. It doesn't matter what you choose. So grab some cotton, make the spider webs, make your string. That simple. So here we go. Bow, short bow. Got a bow limb there. We got a bow limb here. It's whichever one is gonna go first. Okay. That's that top one that's gonna go first. So in this case, all right, so we'll put the dark bow limb on top, the vibrant bow limb on bottom. So that gives us a 1.1 for modifier. Draw speed, durability is 385. Range multiplier 1.75, so pretty good. 7 bonus damage at 6.25. So that's 13.25 damage, plus we got a modifier. We have dense. Lasts longer with less durability. Okay, so durability not as big of an issue. And interference basically keeps them from teleporting. Well, you're not going to be shooting Enderman with bow anyway. Teleports, mind things, direct deterrent. So that's not very good. Vanishing, chance to teleport enemies away. Okay, so that's worthwhile. All right, so let's just say that we go with that, right? All right, now, so we'll say, okay, we finally got some Maniolium, and let's say, what do we want to put it? Put that there. We get actually replace the vibrant portion of it. Lose a little bit of damage. Draw speed's a little slower. Range is a little bit better, but we get increased damage on full health targets and more damage as the combat. Notice that it doesn't matter where I go with it. Oh, there it is. So in this case, I'm putting it on the top, right, or on the side. I'm replacing the vibrant one. I want to replace the other one. Which one it was, actually. I think it was the dense iron. I can go down here to this spot and replace it there. So you can swap them out. All of these other ones are going to be for the one that's on bottom. This one will replace the one that's on top. That places that bottom piece, places that top piece. Oh, just remember that. Be so quick to throw it in there and kind of make it so that you can get whichever one. Draw speed 0.86, so we're quick. We get more durability. How about the other way? All right, so 685, so we're not getting quite as much durability, but that draw speed comes way down. Range multiplier goes way down. That's fine, but our bonus damage, we're sitting here. If we were to swap it for the vibrant alloy, we'd be sitting at 12.65. Currently sitting at 13.25. We go down here, we're at 11.7. So we're losing even more damage, getting a quicker draw speed. So we're able to shoot a little bit faster. Okay, less damage, quicker attack. Basically is what it comes down to. Still got the bonus damage, vanishing. So in this case, we get the first shot. It's not going to really matter. So we're going to go, we want to try to stick with the more damage up front. So in this case, we'll take the hit a little bit here, but the cold-blooded helps make up for the difference, right? We get a better range multiplier so we can shoot it a little bit further. So how about we take that? See if we can do something else. Golem. Any other options? How about if we grab a cobalt? Do electrum. Let's try those two. With those two. All right, so cobalt. If I were to swap out that Maniolum, more range multiplier, lose more damage, draw speed Go the other way. Oh, we replace that top piece. Ooh, we lose all kinds of damage. Draw speed goes way down, so we definitely don't want to get our durability. Draw speed way down. Range multiplier drops. Damage, we're down just under 9. That's not really good. If we go this route, that's not good. We go down to 9.1. Quick draw speed, lose all kinds of durability. That's not worth it. Go this way, we're at 10 point something. Okay, so that's not worth it either. So in this case, I think that this is probably our better option as far as our bow limbs. Obviously, you can go through and just kind of play with them a little bit. But in this case, I think this is a good portion here. We'll stick with that. I'm going to grab some more quartz. All right. And then once I got the quartz, all right, so again, we want to try to pump up that damage. No. 6.15, 7.46, 13.96 at that point. Really good. 17 total is what we got it to. So in this case, it is we're up to 14.29 damage. Exactly what I have in my bow. Not quite the same pieces, but it's the exact same damage. My draw speed is a little bit quicker, a little less range, and durability is just a tad under. So almost identical to what I'm carrying around. But yeah, that's basically it. That's what I find is basically, seems to be optimal for me, right? So yeah, boom. There's your bow. Arrows. Basically, I have found that it comes down to you're going to end up with a many Elam arrowhead. It just seems to be the best way to go because that gives you plenty of durability and plenty of attack damage because that's what we're getting it for. We're already going to use the Insatiable and the Cold-Blooded projectile. It's cold blood on the projectile. We're going to have it on the bow, but we're going to go ahead on this. Let's see. Yeah. Like modifier. The modifier in this case is how much ammo you get out of this particular one. It's not so in the base I believe is 50. Don't quote me on that. But the bonus modifier is 1.4 of the base. Plus in this case with that Naga scale arrow, it's 20 bonus ammo on top of it. So you can see here the steel sleeve arrow is 0.6 with bonus 10. Flammable. So wooden arrow is 1 and 0. Bone 0.95. So on and so forth. The reeds is the best one. 1.5 and you get bonus 20. Every time. That's yeah. And we need fletching. There's really no difference to them other than your accuracy. You look at it, accuracy, you want 100. So you have regular feather fletching, 100. The other one is steel leaf fletching, but your modifier is 0.8. So why would I want to do that? This feather fletching is the simplest and all you need. The arrow is really simple. So we're going to go ahead. There's our arrow. Get our arrowhead, our fletching, and our reed. There is our arrow. We get 143. Attack is 11.72. 100% accuracy. It is breakable. So it means when you shoot the arrow, there's a 50% chance that it will break on impact. You can't, if they don't, and you can see them on the ground, you can go pick them up. You keep that durability. It's pretty sweet. So, and then you have a modifier as well. So let's go ahead and make this. Boom. Oh, we want to increase that damage again? Okay. Grab some more quartz. I ran out of quartz. Grab 22. That's good. That one. Quartz. Boom. We are up to 13.36 attack damage. Okay, so what does that mean? Bonus damage from your bow. Attack damage from your bow. That's what? 14.29 plus 13.36. So we're at 27.6. I'm going to say 27, just over 27.6 damage, attack damage, shooting your bow and arrow. Odds of you one-shotting something? Or creeper around? If we can. One right there. Game survival. Boop. Going to boop, one shot. See that? That's that bow and arrow we just made. Not using mine, it's using this new one because it's on the bar. It will, as far as your bow and arrow, you don't have to have it on your bar, but you can. It's if you have more than one, all you have to do is put it on your bar, and it will use the first one it comes across. If not, it's not the case, then you want to keep it lower or in the corner. In this case, it's on my bar, so that's all that matters. Hey, look, there's a sheep. Boom, one shot. That's why I use the bow. My sword is my backup. If for some reason I'm not doing a lot of damage or stuff is charging me and it gets too close, switch to my sword. Boom, I'm ready. That's it. That's how it works, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have questions, just let us know. You can reply, post comments down in the video, hit the like if you liked it. Hopefully that explains a lot. But basically, that's all the tools and the weapons go. Sword, the armor is basically the same way. I explained it in the other video, but basically it's the same stuff. Right? You've got your core piece, you got your armor plates, and your trim. Just like the other, just like the other stuff, the material is going to determine what it is, and it's going to determine how much durability it has, how good armor it is, how much good durability. Obviously, the higher level of the material, the better the armor is going to be. So for me, if you look at it, here's my armor. Durability's been taking a hit. Advanced 16, toughness 3. You have 3 modifiers. I haven't put any modifiers into it, but you can add to it. So put some diamond on there, or emerald in there. Increase that that durability, so you don't have to keep repairing this stuff. But that's it. You can see what I look like. I'm all like blue and purple right now, but it's the same thing. Kind of looks like samurai armor. So yeah. But that's basically it. If you guys want me to, just let me know. I'll actually go back and do some more on the armor, but the armor really isn't much different than the rest of it. Play around with it, whatever you want. Just hop in a game, play with it. This mod is my favorite mod. Right? Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave comments. Have fun. See you in game.